it's Unpaid AJ here, and welcome to another video. Today I've got something for you that I'm really excited to share. I've actually got a story time today, and I personally love listening to story times because they're so entertaining and so fun. And especially Animal Jam story times are like actually my favorite. So today I'm going to be telling you something, not exactly that happened in Animal Jam, but it was definitely related to Animal Jam. This is my worst nightmare, or probably second worst. It was a very bad nightmare, and at the time I was like really sad about it. Like, it made me seriously upset. So anyway, let's start this. About a half a year ago, I was like really obsessed with Aparri, like so obsessed with him. I would click on every video ASAP. Like, I loved him. I was always one of the first viewers. I watched every single one of his videos. Aparri was like my life. I'm really not that big of a fan anymore, but you know, at this time I loved Aparri so much. And so, being so obsessed with him, I had a dream about Aparri. So let's start this. So, I was walking around my neighborhood with my online best friend, Wolf Dragon. He is the best friend ever. And, so I was walking around my neighborhood with him, and for some reason, I was like a ginger cat, and Wolf Dragon was a long-haired gray cat. It's probably because I've been reading so much Warriors. So, apparently we were on some sort of mission, I don't know what we were. Along the way, I met my mom and my neighbor, and they're like, hey, you're cats. And we're like, yeah. And they're like, okay, let's help you out with that. And so, for some reason, they like, turned us back into people, like, I don't know. So, anyway, we're like, thanks. So, we're people again, me and Wolf Dragon. So we start walking around, and we find this house. And we're like, hey, I think this is the house we're supposed to go to. And Wolf was like, yeah, sure. So we went in and knocked on the door and stuff. And we introduced ourselves to the mom. And she was like really sweet. She was nice. She was like, oh yeah, come on, come on. And so when I was looking through the doorway, I saw this, in the back, this very tall girl. She had, like, this long, straight hair, and she was looking kind of, like, angrily at me. Like, I don't know why, but she looked pretty angry, so, yeah, that was that. And so, I also saw the dad, like, walking in the background, and he was, like, he didn't really seem happy to see us, but he didn't, like, really care or anything. And then out of the corner of my eye, I see Aparri. Like, James Aparri. I saw him walk in the corner of the eye, and I'm like, immediately I'm like, whoa, is that Aparri? And I'm like, hey, Aparri! And, you know, I didn't think he heard me. So, anyways, he didn't seem to hear me, and so I went on to look around the house, and outside of a room, I stopped and asked, hey, Aparri, is this your room? And it wasn't. I walked into the room to see this boy. I'd give him about 15 years old, maybe older, maybe younger, I don't know. So he was this really obese boy. He was very large. He was blonde. He really looked like Dudley from Harry Potter, if anyone knows that. So he's like, hey. And I'm like, hey. And then he starts talking to me about this random stuff. And I'm like, okay then? So he starts talking to me. I'm like, okay, I don't want to talk to you, boy. I want to find Aparri. So I keep asking him, where's Aparri? And he's like, finally, he tells me his room's upstairs. Not very helpful. So I'm like, okay, thanks, bud. And so, you know, walk away. And so I'm heading upstairs, and I'm walking down this hallway. And I saw Aparri walking towards the stairs. And I was like, hey, Aparri! James, whatever your name is, Aparri, get over here. And, he didn't seem to hear me. I just figured I was out of earshot, he couldn't hear me and stuff. So I'm like, Aparri, I am a fan, I want to talk to you, I want your autograph, like, do something, I want to buddy you, you're fabulous, I love you. And he didn't respond. So, he started walking up the stairs, and as he was walking up the stairs, I was calling after him, Aparri, notice me, senpai. And when he was close to the top of the stairs, he turned around and looked at me. At this point, I had known he could hear me. He could hear me, and if he wanted to, he could see me. Like, he knew I was there. And it took him this long to turn around and notice me. And he's just like, so I'm like, I'm so happy he turned to look at me. I'm like, Aparri, oh my gosh, James, Jim, whatever your name's, I love you so much, I'm such a big fan. Oh my gosh, please, Otto, I love you so much, please, fam. And he just like looks at me. He just stares. Just totally blank face. He stares at me. He will not talk to me. He will not notice me. He does not care. I start growing more desperate, and I'm just like shouting after him. I want him to talk to me, and he just keeps staring. Then he turns around and walks upstairs away from me. It was just like really, really sad. I was so sad, and I just couldn't stand it. Like, yeah, I'm still here. So anyways, I was just like so devastated, and I went back to see Enderwolf Dragon, and he's like, hey, you look sad. And I'm like, whatever. And so we stayed there for the night, for some sort of mission we were doing. I think I said that at the beginning of the video. I can't talk apparently. So we went to bed, and then we were woken up in the middle of the night by fire in the streets, and I was already really sad that Aparri had been such an idiot to me. Like, the person I love so much. Like, I was so sad. And then I look out and I see flames in the streets, and Aparri's dad starts yelling at me to get out and get out. And so I'm in the streets, and there's fire everywhere, and they're screaming, and there's no police there or anything. And so there's this fire, and I can't see Aparri, and I'm just so sad. And then my mom comes, picks me up, dream ends. So I don't know if that sounds sad to you, but it was actually like really sad for me at the time. And it's still kind of sad because to think that someone I would love so much would just like kind of ignore me like that, and you know. But yeah, that's what happened. I hope you enjoyed this story time. Please tell me if you want more, because I would love to make more. I definitely don't have like a lot of crazy life stories, but I'm sure that if I tried, I could definitely remember some Animal Jam ones. I could probably remember some if I tried, so just let me know if you'd like to see them. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.